my name's Liz, I'm the baker that sews. Welcome to my channel if you're new and welcome back if you're a subscriber. As always, it's really lovely to have you here as I share my sewing journey. So welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another roundup of my week. So I've got a few sewing things to share with you. I've got a bit of fabric. I've got a sewing book which you will have seen online, but I haven't shared it with you, and I've been using a few of the patterns, so I thought I would share that with you. And then I've got some sewing plans to finish with. So before I dive into all of that, I'll let you know what I'm wearing. And I am wearing a make I shared in my last video, which is the Fabric Godmother fleur dress. And I made it in their Lee Weekend viscose linen fabric, because I subscribed to the Dream Wardrobe box, and the fabric and the pattern came in the box as a launch for the new pattern and also the fabric collection as well. And I have bought some of the denim fabric from their collection, which has got tomatoes all over it, which I'm very excited about sewing up. And I've got tons and tons of suggestions of what to use that fabric for, so thank you so much. A couple of suggestions for shorts, which I really love the idea of, and a couple of suggestions for like pinafore dresses. There was a few suggestions for denim skirts, like a midi length or knee length denim skirt. That's not my style. I really love the look of that on other people, but I don't feel really comfortable in that kind of skirt, so I probably won't use it to sew up that. But thank you so much for all of your suggestions. I really appreciate it, because I really didn't know what to turn that fabric into. So I'm going between a pair of shorts for the summer or like a pinafore type dress. I'm still undecided, but I know once I see the right pattern and when I feel inspired to use that fabric, the right project will come along. Right, anyway, back to what I'm wearing. So I have got my final birthday celebration today. I'm going for afternoon tea with some friends, which I'm very excited about. So I thought I would put on my Paris themed fleur dress for the occasion. I can't wear this dress to work because it's got like wine glasses and things on, so it's not really appropriate. So any opportunity to wear this really lovely dress out, I am really going to grab that opportunity. So I'm wearing it to go to afternoon tea. I'll put pictures in of me wearing it, but I'll stand up so you can see. Got these gorgeous poofy sleeves that are gathered into a cuff. You've got the tie detail down the front, and there's a placket, so there's no danger of flashing yourself. It's got a really lovely gathered floaty skirt on, and then pockets. Great twirlability, this dress. I love how much it twirls. So yeah, that is what I'm wearing. Any patterns and fabrics I mention, I will link down below where possible. There's a few fabrics I'm going to be talking about that I got from a fabric shop local to me, so I might not be able to link the fabrics, but I will be able to link the fabric shop. They have got a website, but it's a local kind of fabric shop, so it's not a big fabric shop, you know, like Fabrics Galore or anything like that. It's just local to where I live. So on to what I would like to share with you today, and I think I will start with what I've been busy sewing. So I shared a few of the fabrics that I've been using. Actually, no, I think I will start with the fabrics, because some of the fabrics I'm going to share with you today I've actually used for some of the things I want to share with you today that I have been making. So I'll start with the fabrics, that makes sense first. So the first fabric, I've only got snippets of some of these because I've already cut projects out. So my husband teaches year 6, and they have currently got their year 6 production in full swing, ready for the end of the year. And they are doing The Little Mermaid. So my husband has asked if I could make some props for them. So I went fabric shopping because I had to go and buy some cotton fabric to make, they're doing Little Mermaid, so I need to make Sebastian's claws, and he also wants me to make a flounder, the fish that's in the Little Mermaid. So I went and bought some cotton poplin so that I could make the claws, and then also so that I could make the fish. Whilst I was in there, I thought I'd have a little browse. Ruby wanted me to buy some fabric for them because they're doing a cosplay. They've got a cosplay dress up day at the school that they attend, so they needed to get fabric too. So whilst they were looking for fabric, I thought I would have a little look. And actually, I did find a couple of pieces of fabric that I was tempted by. There were quite a few lovely viscoses. This one, I think, is a viscose, but it actually feels like a cotton lawn, but it's really floaty like a viscose. It was £5 a metre, so I've got 2.5 metres of this fabric, and I'm going to turn it into the dress that I'm wearing, the Fabric Godmother fleur dress. I think this will work really nicely as this pattern. I love green, and I really loved the detail on the fabrics. That was the first one that I got tempted by and actually ended up buying. The second one I have turned into the most amazing trousers, which I'm going to share with you in a second. This is I want to say it was a viscose linen. It has got a little bit of drape. It's quite sheer, but actually in the trousers that I've turned it into, you can't see my underwear underneath. But how cool is that fabric? I was going to go for just a lilac viscose linen, but then I spotted this fabric and I knew that I didn't want to get both fabrics because I was buying a few pieces of fabric already. So I went with the really bright, funky pattern. It reminds me kind of like 80s shell suit tracksuits. I absolutely love it. And as soon as I got home, popped it in the wash because I felt inspiration already to turn it into a pair of trousers. And that is exactly what I've done. So I'll share those with you in a second. But how fun is that fabric? I think it's just amazing. And then the other fabric, Lola chose this because she wants me to make her, and I have managed to do this already, she wanted me to make her a dress. So the fabric she chose is a cotton, it's like a t-shirt cotton weight, which is perfect actually for the kind of warm weather we've got at the moment. It's on a pink background and it's got all these different sized flowers all over it. So I got my patterns out for her. But there's a couple of Joni dresses that I don't wear anymore. They're a little bit too short for me. And Lola's been really enjoying wearing them. So she already knew that she wanted me to sew up that dress. So I did get a few other patterns out for her to have a little look at, like the Friday Pattern Company Westcliff dress. But she really wanted the Joni dress, so that's what I've done. She's going on a trip to a theme park in the week and she wants to wear the dress. And because some of the roller coasters she's going to be going on go upside down, I've actually made her a cute little pair of matching shorts to go underneath as well. I've got a little bit of this fabric left. There might be enough to just make a simple t-shirt, like the Naya t-shirt from Tammy Handmade, because I've got enough left, I think, to make a little t-shirt. That t-shirt pattern's got grown on sleeves, so it works for little scraps of fabric. But yeah, she's really pleased with the dress. I haven't actually got the dress to hold up because she's currently wearing it, which goes to show how much she's absolutely loved wearing the dress and how much she's going to love wearing it in the future. And then I've got another piece of fabric that I ordered from another Fabric Godmother collection. So they've got like an Under the Sea collection. I can't remember, and I should have checked what this was called. I feel like it's a viscose crepe because it's got a crepe texture. If I'm wrong, I'll put a little thing in that says what type of fabric it was. But yeah, they've just released an Under the Sea collection of fabrics, and this one I just thought was absolutely incredible. We do teach Under the Sea at the school that I teach at, and I know that the children would love it if I wore something made in this fabric. I thought it was an absolutely incredible fabric. I love everything that's all over it, like jellyfish, there's fish, there's stars, there's shells, there's crabs. And I don't know what I'm going to turn it into, but I've got 2.5 meters. It's got a really lovely drape to it. I feel like it needs to be like a pair of trousers or a like maxi length skirt. So maybe the Tree Bias Mauve skirt I might turn it into, or I might turn it into the pattern that I'm absolutely loving at the moment. There's a trouser pattern, and I shared that pattern with you last weekend. But how fun is that fabric? It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't normally go for fabrics that have got a black background, but I think the black background just makes all those beautiful colours pop with the different sea creatures and shells and things. So I can't wait to turn that into either some trousers or a skirt. Let me know what you think I should turn it into. Trousers, really wide leg trousers, or a maxi skirt. I'd love to get your thoughts. And I'll link that fabric down below. They also had it in a white colourway, or it might have been like a cream colourway. And then they had some other Under the Sea themed fabrics too. Absolutely beautiful. So those are the fabrics that I've been buying. And then I've got some makes that I've been sewing up this week. So let me show you. The first one, they're not quite finished. I just need to hem them, and you'll be able to see the overlocker tail there. I just need to hem them. But I've been going through my fabric stash and I was reminded of the most amazing lycra fabrics and sports fabrics. I think this was actually described as a swimwear fabric. It's got a bit of a sheen to it. But I've pulled this fabric out and I've turned it into a jazzy pair of Hubie leggings, which I will wear to work on PE days. I love the Hubie leggings because they don't have a seam down the outside leg. And they've got this really lovely deep waistband, and they go up quite high on you as well actually. They're very slim fitting, but I really like that. This fabric, I think I either got it from Sew Me Sunshine or Hey So Sister probably last year, if not the year before. It's been in my stash for a while, but I love it. It just looks like a garden meadow. It's absolutely stunning with all those beautiful flowers all over it. So I just need to finish, literally just need to hem them. I just need to decide what colour thread I'm going to hem them with. I think probably green, because there's quite a lot of green on that fabric. They come together so quickly. You've literally got the waistband pattern pieces. You cut 4 of those. So 2 for the inside and 2 for the outside. And then you've just got 2 pieces for the legs because they don't have an outside seam. So they come together really quickly, and I'm looking forward to wearing those. I'll probably wear them next week actually for work. Then I think I shared plans to sew this dress up last weekend. Yes, because I couldn't remember where I got the double gauze fabric from. I've actually tried it on to get some photos because today is the reveal day for the So Fruity challenge that I talked about last weekend. So I have used this gorgeous strawberry double gauze fabric. Still can't remember where I got it from, but I did find it on Hazel's Sister website in 2 different colourways. So if it's still in stock, I'll link it down below. But I've sewn up the exact same dress that I'm wearing. So it's got the ties down the front and the placket. It's got these absolutely stunning sleeves. And you kind of get a bit more volume in the double gauze. And then it's just got a really lovely gathered skirt, which really showcases those large strawberries and then pockets. I am looking forward to wearing this to school. I've got strawberry earrings in that I got from Sapphire Frills that will go really nicely with the dress, and I've got some lilac jelly shoes that will go with it as well. I've actually had a couple of comments on my videos, but also on Instagram about the shoes that I wear, because I've got lots of bright and colourful jelly shoes, and I get my jelly shoes from a company called Sun Jellies. I'll link them down below. I think there's something like 12, 13, 14 pounds a pair, and I've got them in a range of colours, and it's perfect for going with all the different coloured dresses and bright colourful outfits that I've got, because I can always pull out one of the colours. So with this dress, you'll see in the photos I put in, I'm wearing lilac jelly shoes. I actually didn't buy those shoes from Sun Jellies. I got them from, I think I got them from Shoe, because they're a certain brand. I think they're called Juju. If they're still in stock, I bought them a few years ago. I'll link them down below. And then the blue jelly shoes that I'm wearing with this dress, I don't think I've shown you. I'll see if I can stand up and show you. I actually got these on Vinted, which is not helpful because I can't link them down below. But often I find on Vinted, if you search for jelly shoes, quite often quite a few come up. I've just bought a red pair actually off Vinted for like £4, which is a bargain, and they looked brand new. They still had the tags on. Because I don't have a red pair of jelly shoes. That's the only colour that I don't, well, there's probably other colours I don't have, but I was wearing a dress that had strawberries on the other day for school, and I really wanted to wear some red jelly shoes, and I realised I didn't have any, so I've just ordered some. Sorry, that was a slight tangent whilst I remembered. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this dress. It's double gauze, so it'll feel nice and lightweight and cool in the summer when the weather is slightly warmer as well. And then my favourite, well, one of my favourite things that I've made, because I've seen how happy Lola is with it, is the Joni dress that I've sewn up for her. So the Joni dress pattern is from the Tilly and the Buttons stretch book, which I'll link down below for you. I've made quite a few versions of this, but you'll see from the picture here, it's an above the knee dress. I'm not a massive fan of wearing dresses that are above my knee. I don't wear them to school. I don't like having my knees out. I'd probably wear that type of dress on holiday. But I made a few of the Joni dresses when this book first came out in some fruity fabrics. Absolutely loved wearing them. But over the years, my style has changed. Now I don't like wearing them. But Lola loves wearing them. So she'd asked if I could sew up a Joni dress. If I show you the line drawings, it's got this really lovely like twist front detail. In the book, it also tells you how to hack it to sew like a fluted, flared, what do they call it? Yeah, flared sleeve, which looks like this. So that is the version that Lola wanted me to sew up. She wanted a flared sleeve, so that's what I've done. And you just do the slash and spread method for the pattern piece, because on the original pattern it's just a straight sleeve, elbow length or full length. She didn't want that at all. So I've really enjoyed sewing that up. I'll put an image in of her wearing it, and then she wanted some matching shorts to go underneath. Now I don't have a pattern for some tight, well not tight fitting, she would have been uncomfortable, but slim fitting cropped shorts that she could wear underneath the dress. So I went to another Tilly and the Buttons book, the Make It Simple book, because let me show you. There's the Juno pajamas, and they show you how to make them as a shorts. So I thought they would be perfect. So that's the original Juno pattern. So you just wear them. You do wear them as pajamas, but you make them as pajamas with cuffs. But I just wanted to hack them into shorts, and there was instructions in the book on how to hack them into shorts. Now they tell you to let me see if I can show you. They tell you how to extend the pattern piece slightly for the crotch, so you've got a bit more room. But I knew that she wanted them to be quite fitted, so I didn't do that. And actually, she's really pleased with how they've turned out. And they fit perfectly, and they look great under the dress. And actually, when she's wearing the dress, you can't see the shorts at all. So she's really happy, which makes me really happy. And then the final thing that I've been sewing up, I shared this amazing fabric, which I've already shown you, the viscose linen fabric from Fabricland. That's the shop that's local to me, and I'll see if I can link this fabric down below, but I might not be able to. But last week, in my video last week, I shared the McCall's pattern, which is an M7131, inspired by the sewing bee and those amazing wide-legged trousers with the pleats on the front. And I've sewn them in a raspberry crepe fabric that I got from the New Craft House, but I really wanted to try them in a kind of a more stable fabric. And then I've got a very bright linen fabric that I bought from New Craft House that I'm desperate to turn into these. So I almost bought this fabric from Fabricland as a toile to see what it would make up as using a sturdier fabric. I absolutely love them. I'll put images in of me wearing them. And I've just paired it with a little tank top. Can't remember the pattern of the tank top. I think it was the Zoe tank top. And I want to say it's by True Bias, but I can't remember. Anyway, here they are. They're absolutely, I think they're stunning. I absolutely love them. Again, I have put in an extra pleat because I just felt like 2 pleats wasn't enough. And then they've got these gorgeous pockets on the side as well. I feel like I need the pockets to be a bit deeper because my hand doesn't fully go in. So next time I make these, I think I'm going to extend the pocket bag and make them deeper. But yeah, look at that. How amazing is that fabric? And then they're so super wide legged that when you wear them, they look like a skirt, but it's that lovely magic trick of being able to say, actually, they're trousers. There's lots and lots of colours in these trousers, and I think that's going to make them really versatile. And I think there's lots and lots of tops that I've got that I'll be able to match with these trousers, because I've got like the purples, the pinks, there's a bit of white, there's mint green, there's blue, there's black. I think I'm going to have lots and lots of fun wearing these trousers, and I just absolutely love that fabric. And I think the pattern goes perfectly for such a bright fabric. So they're flat fronted on the front, and they've got those gorgeous pleats that go across. But then in the back, you've got a piece of elastic, and you top stitch the elastic to get that really lovely effect across. I really love elasticated waist trousers. I really struggle with my tummy area. I have irritable bowel syndrome, which means my tummy bloats throughout the day. I get tummy aches, I get cramps. So it's really important that whatever I'm wearing across my tummy area feels comfortable, but I've also got a little bit of room across the day to expand as my tummy bloats throughout the day. So this pattern, I feel amazing in them. I love how wide-legged they are, but I love how comfortable they are across that area, which is an area that I really struggle with. So this pattern, I think, is going to be my go-to trouser. What you can also do is you can make them as a shorts, you can make them as a cropped trouser, and then you can also make them as a long trouser. So I think this is going to be a really versatile pattern for me. And I have got plans to turn this pattern, or to use some sunshine yellow linen fabric I got from New Craft House, into this pattern as well, and I can't wait. I know that I'm going to get loads and loads of wear out of those trousers as well. So massive win in my eyes for this beautiful fabric using that gorgeous pattern. Very excited about wearing them. So that's everything that I have been sewing up this week. I've had a bit of extra time this week to do some sewing. I was going to be well, I'd started making lots of cakes for a summer fair at my husband's school, but unfortunately my Kenwood mixer broke. I have got a friend that might be able to fix it, but yeah, it just completely died, stopped turning. There was nothing I could do to try and fix it, and I'm not an expert. I've had it for about 10 years, so it has served me incredibly well, but it did mean that I had to cancel that summer fair, which was unfortunate. And I've had to reorder another mixer because I've got a market next weekend, and I just can't wait and hope that somebody can fix it in a week. So I have had to buy a new mixer, which meant I had a little bit of extra time to do some sewing, which was amazing. So it meant that I could get my fleur dress finished. I could sew my Hubie leggings. And then this morning, my husband and I got up really early because we like going to Kew Gardens. We're members, so it means that we get to go at 8 o'clock instead of 10 o'clock when it opens in the morning. So we like to get there for 8 o'clock. We usually stop and get a coffee on the way. And we'd got up early to get ourselves ready to go to Kew Gardens, and it started raining. So we decided to come back home. And that meant I had a couple of hours this morning so I could get my McCall's trousers sewn up this morning. And they came together in a couple of hours, which was great. So I'm really pleased. I would highly recommend the McCall's pattern because they're elasticated waist in the back. That really helps with the fit as well. And then I could also use the pleats at the front to help with the fit. So yeah, I would really recommend that pattern. It's a firm favourite of mine. So the book that I wanted to share with you is the Tilly and the Buttons Mini Makes book. I had pre-ordered this book, but I also got sent a copy by Tilly's publishers, which was very kind. And I've got a friend who's got children who is learning to sew, so I'm going to give her the book as a little gift. But I've already started sewing things from this book, so I thought I would just share. I'm not going to share the entire book, but I thought I'd share a couple of the patterns that I absolutely love. There's some of the images of the models. So I've had a go at sewing up the Ridley leggings, which are a really simple leggings pattern, and then there's options to customise them with patches on the knees. I've just sewn up the straightforward version that look like that. And they were really straightforward to sew up. You've just got the leg pattern piece that looks like that, and then you insert elastic. I can show you. You insert elastic into the top like that. So a really speedy sew. And then to go with the leggings, hopefully I've got pictures of these because I've gifted them to somebody. I sewed up the Tabitha t-shirt, but I did the snaps on the side because it was for a little baby. Let me just show you the pattern. So there's the pattern. It's a really simple t-shirt pattern, and then there's an option to put snaps or buttons, so it's easier to get it on and off a teeny tiny baby. So that's what I've done. I just used some prim snaps to sew that up. I also absolutely love the jacket pattern. So they're mini versions of the adult size Tilly and the Buttons patterns. So there is a sunny jacket, which I absolutely love. Let me show you the sunny jacket. Super cute. I love it in that corduroy and all the different coloured corduroy fabrics as well. I think it's super cute. I've got a nephew who I would be able to make the sunny jacket for, and some of the other patterns that are in the book. So I can't wait to have a go at sewing up more of the patterns that are in here. And then I think there's a sweatshirt pattern as well. Let me find it. I should have just kept on the page where the patterns are. Yeah, the Billy sweatshirt, which is 102, and I know that he would love to wear a sweater along with maybe some leggings. There's the Billy sweater. So I've got plans to sew that up as well. So yeah, really enjoying using some of the patterns from the book, and I've got plans to use some of the other patterns as well. I've got a couple of friends that've got some girls, so I might sew up some of the indigo smock dresses as well. But yeah, really great pattern, and it's nice to have a pattern that's dedicated to children's patterns as well. So before I finish the video, I thought I'd talk about a couple of the plans that I've got for the next week. So I have got a really busy week with work. I've got lots of things after school, and also it's Lola's birthday on Wednesday, so we're going to be busy celebrating Lola as well. But I've got two things that I'd really like to get sewn up this week. The first one is the fleur dress in this beautiful fabric that I got from Fabricland. I think this will be a really lovely lightweight dress for when the weather's a little bit warmer. So I've got it all cut out. I just want to have a little bit of time this week to get that sewn up. And then the other plan is I want to get this amazing, look how bright that is, linen fabric. I think it's called Sunshine Yellow, that I got from New Craft House. And I really want to turn that into these amazing trousers. But I might go for the cropped version because I think this amazing bright fabric, I'm more likely to wear that when the weather's really warm. And I think that fabric would really work for the cropped version of the pattern. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to cut out version D, which has still got the amazing volume, but you can see on the model there it's slightly cropped. So I think it's just above the ankle. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I need to pre-wash this fabric. I haven't pre-washed it yet, and then get it cut out. But those are the two things that I would really love to get sewn up this week. So that was everything I wanted to share with you today. I hope you've enjoyed hearing what I've been getting up to, seeing some of the things that I've been busy making, and hearing some of my plans. If you've got suggestions for that gorgeous fabric from Fabric Godmother, please let me know in the comments below what you would turn it into. Either trousers or a skirt. I think that's what I'm thinking with that beautiful fabric. And then I've got firm plans for this. Oh, I forgot to say actually, I've also got 2 gingham fabrics. I don't think I'll get a chance to sew these up this week because I've also got a market on Saturday. But I've got 2 ginghams, a red and a black. And then I've got this amazing trim that I got from Hayes' sister. It's apples. And I would really love to use the trim on the gingham fabric, and I'm going to turn both of them into the True Bias Mauve skirt. I need to think about what length I'm going to do for both of them, but I thought this trim on both of the ginghams would just be so cute. Look how lovely it goes with that black. And then I also think it goes really nicely with that red. I think that's a really lovely little detail. I've got about 8 meters of this trim, so I've got plenty to play around with. So yeah, those are some of my plans. I forgot about that. I just had the fabrics there staring at me. Thank you as always for coming back and watching my videos. If you've enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Thank you to everybody that has hit the subscribe button. I have gone over 7,000 subscribers, which is amazing. So thank you to all of you for that. If you haven't subscribed, I would really love it if you could hit that subscribe button because you'll get notified of when I bring out my next video. Thank you everybody for watching. Take care, and I'll be back soon with another video. Bye.